I'll be supporting the new management. But in the meantime and for the future, I really enjoy the process of sharing my mistakes, okay? I've made a gazillion of mistakes. You can all learn from them, okay? I know that we only learn many times when we do them ourselves, okay? There's some things that you might be able to avoid, okay? Another thing I've been reflecting a lot is the sisterhood and brotherhood that happens when you live a certain experience, okay? I've been thinking about all the companies I've worked in. I've worked in several, okay, already, and Unilever was the place where I formed myself. I was, I started there. It was, you can't beat that. It's like the first love, you can't really compare, you think everything is perfect at that time, okay? And now I'm more mature, but actually this was the second love in that sense, okay? Because I really, really connected at the personal level with the exec board team, with you guys. It was a lot of fun. Key factor is you're looking forward to go to the office, or you're looking forward to interact because you're going to have fun. You're going to hear something that is going to make your day better, okay? That sisterhood and brotherhood is really, I know that you sometimes when you're going through the tough times, it's hard to say like, oh, what brotherhood, what sisterhood, I'm tired. Actually, look, you will remember it and it will become part of who you are. You will forget all of the faces here, okay? I'm looking at all your faces. I will forget a bunch of your faces, okay? That's a fact. Actually, I remember faces very well. I'm very bad with names, okay? But it will disappear, and my face will disappear from your heads or my ideas. But there will be a little bit that will be part of you, okay? Of all these experiences, okay? What even good or bad, it will be part of you. And I think that's an important part of recognizing that, okay? 2 more points. Compassion, I really want to reinforce this. The difference between empathy, I understand what you're going through. Compassion, I understand it, and I'm committed to changing that outcome. If you focus on compassion from even a selfish point of view, you're gonna gain a lot, okay? Because working as a team, that brotherhood, that, hey, your problem is my problem, that mentality will build you up as a professional and as a person, no comparison. You will very few times look back and say, oh, I was too compassionate. Don't expect, when you're being compassionate, don't expect a reward. Don't expect the person to turn around and say, oh my God, thank you so much. Or don't expect the company to say, oh my God, thank you so much, I'm doubling your salary. That's not normally what happens, I promise you. But it pays off in terms of your skill set, in terms of how you feel about things, and in terms of your network. When you're compassionate, long term, your network, your friends, your colleagues, all this, remember. Okay, selfish people, I can tell you, eventually, time is a judge for everybody. Okay, so even if you think about this, it really helps to this. And then the last ones is the learning process. Okay, what are the key factors of the learning process? You guys are young. I've been talking to a lot of you guys. You're like, hey, what is my career gonna look like? What should I do? Blah, blah. Look, there is no limit, okay? And this is going back to the pumped up sessions. I know if you guys remember, the guys who were here, we had this pumped up sessions where we would have Monday call. I would spend a lot of time on Sunday preparing all the GIFs and presentation to try to animate. And then each one of you every day would post something that you were grateful, something that pumped you up, something referred to the rest of the team, okay? In terms of that, I told you a story, about me thinking there was a certain time that I wanted to do my MBA. I was working until 11, 12 p.m. every night. I just thought it was impossible. But one day, running a 5K run, on the way back, I decided to mark myself, if I can make it back in this amount of time, I will be able to apply to the MBA and make it, okay? And I just started to run, and that meant running until my heart fell. I made it happen. I ran into my heart. I still remember in my mind when I was running the last 200 meters, if I was gonna make it or not. I was looking at the time, okay? And I was running against myself, but it told me it's just about effort, okay? And I'm serious, it's like, if you think you can, you're right. And if you think you can't, you're also right. That's a little bit the lesson here. And then the other curve is sometimes we're very naturally, for example, you might think that I'm a natural a public speaker. You might think that. Actually, and Julian was saying, no, you were born like this. No, I wasn't born like this. The first day in uni, not the first maybe month in uni, I had to do a public presentation. I showed up. I was a bit cocky and self-confident. I looked at the piece of paper. I froze. And I started to read like this. The teacher started to laugh a little bit, like, dude, you can look. And I was like, and I just wanted to get off the stage. And what did I do? I told myself, I'm freaking solving this, okay? How am I solving this? I'm gonna sign up to every public speaking event that I have every one of them until I die, but I can't escape this. This is a thing that's going to happen. And eventually I told Paul Lim about this. I even signed up to theater classes, okay? Because you have to do improvisation. Have you ever done improvisation with 20 people you've never met? You have to be a tree and the other person needs to be a bird and come on top of your head. Have you ever done this? Doesn't really matter. The power of it is you start to not give a hell about what others think about you, and it really helps, okay? Was it painful? Each time I had to go to class, I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? This is gonna be so painful. But it's part of a process. You just need to put the hours, you just need to put the commitment, okay? And the last thing related to this, lessons learned in tough times, count triple. Not double, count triple, okay? Half of my self-confidence was built in the 2008 financial crisis that I'll never mention again because I bored you guys with that. But swear to God, tough times, the waters run strong. This is when you prove yourself, okay? So related to that, guys, be compassionate, build brotherhood. There's always someone to build brotherhood with, and you will feel much stronger and happier about yourselves, okay? Care and show you care. Show you care, for example, I just want to bring this up. The pumped up sessions. I know a lot of you privately told me, oh, I like them a lot. Why didn't you continue doing them? You never showed me you cared, okay? Just in terms of the only thing that I'll tell you guys, come on, you could have done better, is showed me you care a little bit, or that you, because it's important in life. Show you care, show you want it, okay? Whatever it is, okay? And focus on learning, okay? Those are the three lessons that I think I can bring to you, okay? Enjoy the process. I think this is an amazing company. I'm sure you'll have your own point of view about that, but I can tell you, I've seen a lot of them, and I had an amazing time here. I'm sure you're gonna have an amazing time here and enjoy every moment, because you only live once, okay? That's it.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you very much, Mark. I think I'm going to take this opportunity on...
Wait, am I audible?
Oh, sorry. Julian's here. Okay, great.
Owen?
Yes, you are audible, Julian.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to be in the office in person. I'm just making my way there. Sorry, I'm coming from a conference. You said one thing towards the end, Mark, that people should care. And look, if there's one thing you do, and what I love about you, is you actually give a fuck. Sorry to say it like this. You care about the people around you. You care about the teams that you build. Sometimes you nearly cared a little bit too much, and you took so many things upon yourself. And that level of ownership, that level of responsibility, right? That level of drive and that level of care is something that very, very few human beings have, and I am grateful to have built this together with you. Zenyum will always be a part of your journey. You will always be a part of our journey, and we are a much better company because of you. I told all of those stories about the Series B in the last couple of days anyways. But if you can do one thing from Mark, learn how to care. Learn how to put your name behind things, right? Learn to speak up for others and for the people around you. That is something that I hope Mark has taught everyone around us. Don't be afraid